All right, good afternoon, 7th graders. How are we feeling today? Good, bad, somewhere in between? Everybody gives me a thumbs up, let me know. Good, good. All right, so today we're gonna be working on learning some pickleball skills. Has anybody ever played pickleball before? Good, almost everybody. Has anybody played like tennis or badminton? It's similar, okay, good. All right, so today I'm gonna get you all to do a warm up really quickly before we start our activity. So if I can just get everybody to take one jog around the gym, and then we'll meet back on the baseline and do some stretching. So y'all can go and start that. Good job, you guys. I like the pace. Good job, Jake. Way to lead the group. Huh? Good job. Way to lead the group.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, everybody. So we're going to do a little bit of dynamic stretching. If you guys just make sure you don't trip over the equipment and just leave the hula hoops alone for now. So I'm going to get everybody to do butt kicks to half court, and then we'll do high knees back. Ready, go.
Oh.
All right, high knees back. Watch the equipment. Don't fall, Zach. All right, good job. If everybody wants to do open the gates down and then close the gates coming back.
Open the gate. Open the gate.
Good job. Good job, Josh.
I'm like, bro, really that's something.
Good job, Lexi.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, if y'all want to do karaoke's down, and then we'll do them back, and then we'll get started. Good job, Kate. All right, so today we're going to be working, like I said, on pickleball. So before we get started with anything, I'm going to show you all how you're going to be holding your pickleball racket. So for forehand, can anybody demonstrate with their hand what that positioning looks like? Good, good. All right, so we're gonna start this way. Does anybody know what backhand looks like? Good, you guys are so smart. Everybody got it. Okay, so first of all, whenever we're working in pickleball, you don't wanna stand super stiff. You wanna be able to move around to get to where the ball is. You also don't wanna be hitting it super hard, because our courts for today are just gonna be little 4-square games. So if you hit it super hard, y'all are gonna be chasing the ball the entire class, and that's not gonna be very fun. So I want you all to remember to bend your knees and lean slightly forward whenever you're in your stance to hit the ball. I also want you to remember to keep your elbow in a Goldilocks position. So not too stiff, not too loose, just kind of just right, kind of like the Goldilocks story. Everybody know what the story is? Yeah, good. So just remember kind of just right in that position, not too close to the body, not too far away. And that goes for both forehand and your backhand. So I want everybody, when I say go, to grab a racket and a ball, and I want you all to spread out around the gym away from each other and practice just hitting it to yourself forehand, and then we'll switch in a few minutes and hit it backhand. Ready, go. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job, Zach. All right, we're doing forehand right now. I'll tell you when to switch.
We're gonna alternate?
We will. All right, switch to backhand. Good. Good job, Josh. All right, now I want you to pancake. Switch between forehand and backhand. Good job, Riley. All right, everybody hold your balls and stop. Good job, great listening. All right, now I want everybody to come back to the baseline with their ball and their racket. All right, so we have an odd number today, but I'm gonna get you all to partner up, and I want you all to spread out again throughout the gym with your partner. You're only gonna need one ball per 2 people, and I want you to practice hitting it forehand and backhand to each other in the gym, and try to keep count of how many times you can hit it to each other without losing the ball. Does that make sense? And we'll have one group of 3, or if that's too complicated, then I'll jump in and I'll play with whoever the 9th person is. Yes?
What should we use as our lines?
That's a good
Just
question.
have like, should we just like kind of like generalize the boundaries?
Sure, that's a great question. Just try to, we can do like this line and then the other line, the other red line over here. I feel like that's a good range. And we can spread out from each other so nobody's hitting, and then we can move back further if we need to. Any questions? Does everybody have a partner? All right, you guys can get started. Yeah, that's a good line. That's good, yes. You can hit with both forehand and backhand, whatever feels most natural. Do you have a question?
I don't understand the fundamentals of what pickleball is. Am I supposed to like bounce it to them or like?
You're trying to like volley and
Like
keep,
straight
it can bounce once, yes. Or you can keep it in the air and keep it as a volley.
All right.
But try to only let it bounce once. Good, okay, that looks good.
35.
Good.
Stop making me run for it.
Yeah, you guys don't have to hit it as hard. I got it.
It's coming for you, Cora. Yep.
All right, everybody hold your balls for a second. Everybody look at me. All All right, I'm gonna time you all for a minute, and in that, or 2 minutes, and in that 2 minutes, I want you to count how many times you can hit it back and forth between you and your partner. If you lose the ball, you have to restart your count. So whenever y'all are done with that, I'll let you know when to stop, and then we'll go around and we'll all say what our highest number was. Sound good? All right, ready, go. Good job, Josh. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Nice form. Good job, guys. About 30 seconds left. All right, everybody hold your balls and rackets. All right, everybody come back to the baseline and stand with your partner, please. All right, good job. I didn't see a lot of you having to chase the balls around, so that was really good. You all had really good control. Zach and Cora, how many did you guys get? 12, good. 112, okay. 28. All right, group of 3, how many did you guys get? 56? Sure, okay, good. That's okay, that's good. So it looks like Sam and Jake had the highest number, so good job to you guys. All right, so has anybody ever played Foursquare before? Yes, everybody. John, have you not played it? No. Okay. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. We'll explain it. All right, so with Foursquare, obviously, there are 4 different spots. So somebody in the game of Foursquare is always the king. So since the hula hoops didn't quite match up, the person who is standing in this position is going to be the king. Does that make sense? So the object of the game is to try to make the king have to move to another position, and they get all the way over, and then whoever stays in that spot is the one that's the king. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. So we're going to be playing it with pickleball, though, instead of like a kickball like you would normally play with when you're outside for recess. Yes, Zach? Where are we hitting the ball? I'm getting there. You're good, though. All right, so for the hoops, I'm going to spread them out a little bit more, but I want you all to be standing outside of your hoops facing in towards the square, and I want you all to try to be hitting the ball into the other hoops. But if the other person doesn't get to it that's standing outside of that hoop, then they're out, and then the circle rotates around. But you're mostly targeting trying to get into the king position. Yes, Zach? You're trying to hit it directly in the middle of the hoop. If it goes out of the hoop and it's your fault that it went too far, then you're the one that's out. If it's their fault that they didn't hit it because it was in the hoop, then it's their fault. I'll be walking around and explaining it. Since we have an odd number, somebody's going to be standing on the outside and rotating in and out of the game, so that person can be just bouncing the ball to themselves like we practiced at the beginning of class. And I'll be walking around in case if anybody has any questions. So does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? No? Okay, well y'all can feel free to ask as we're playing. So I'm gonna number you all off, or I'll just, yeah, I'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna have my 1s on this hoop, and then my 2s on this set. So we can do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Kate, you're 1. Lexi, 2, 1. All right, so 1's over there, 2's over here. And I'll let you guys know whenever you can start playing. Not yet, not yet.
We were just making sure we understood.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. And I can spread the hoops out if it's getting too complicated. You guys can talk to me and let me know. All right, so all of my 1s, this is the group. All right, so we have an odd number. You can stand on the outside and bounce the ball back and forth to yourself.
Which one's King, Taylor?
This one. We can spread them out too a little bit. You guys don't have to stand like directly on the corner of the hoop. You guys can stand back like as much as you feel like you need to. Just try to bounce it in the hoop of the player you're hitting it to. And you guys, like I told them, you don't have to stand directly on the corner of your hoop. You can pull them back. And then you guys can also stand back a little bit further from your hoop. Just so you're not like directly on top of it. All right, good job. You guys are free to start.
Kate, are you gonna play? So you got everything.
All right, here we go. Ready?
You have to hit it in someone else's hoop, and if you hit the plastic before you miss it.
Josh, make sure you're over here with your group so then you can rotate in as somebody loses.
For who?
Who's the king? Jake's the king.
You're over there. I'm King's partner. Oh, see that. Just hold on to that ball, right? I literally have no control over it.
Good job. That was a good try. Good. That was so close. Good job. Here, I'll spread these out a little bit more for you all. If everybody wants to pull their hoop back just a smidge. All right, now try. See if that helps any. Like I said, you don't have to stand right on your hoop. It may help if you're back from it a little bit.
Give me the ball.
Good job, Jake. Sorry, y'all grab the one out of the bag. I'll get this one. Here, I'm gonna spread these out a little bit. If everybody wants to pull their hoop back, just a smidge. All right, somebody's got to get Sam out. I don't think he's moved this whole time. That was close. That was the right idea.
Bro, he's the king.
Good job. You guys are moving around a lot. That's good.
Good try, good try.
We don't move. We don't move.
Yeah, we don't move.
Good, that was close.
That was terrible. No! Cover up, go. Oh, she's going for me every time.
Good job. Nice. That was a good serve, John.
There you go. Nice shot. Oh my gosh.
Metal sports, not my forte.
Oh! Does that count? It counts. We're playing.
That counts.
Give it to me.
Good shot.
We don't know, man.
Good shot, I guess.
All right, everybody get your last point, and then once you do, just stop.
Wait, you played it?
I was just hitting a track. Lady, you didn't even hit the hoop. How will you play if you didn't hit the hoop?
All right, everybody freeze. All right, so if you all will come back to the baseline, we'll finish up with this. Yeah, go ahead and drop the balls in the bag and put the rackets back. All right, you guys did really well today. I know that was a really tough activity. I feel like personally it's really hard with the wooden paddle. I feel like the ball bounces a lot, so it's very hard to control and aim. But I just wanted you all to work on not hitting it super hard, because if you hit it like that when you're playing a game against an opponent, they're not going to be able to receive it back and continuously volley back and forth with you all. Can everybody show me really quickly with their hands what forehand looks like? Good. All right, what about backhand? Good. Can anybody tell me what position you're supposed to keep your elbow in? What was the word I used for that? Yes? Good. I think I heard Lexi say it too. Good. All right, and then since we did some work with our arms today, we're just going to stretch our arms out really quickly so you can cross them over, stretch your wrists out, whatever you feel like you need to do. Good. We'll switch. Good. All right, everybody can stretch their wrists out, stretch them out front, stretch them behind their back, whatever you feel like you need. Did everybody enjoy learning a little bit about pickleball today? Just a little. Okay, maybe next time we'll have a little bit more fun. If we do more pickleball, okay, so we enjoyed it. That's good. All right, does anybody have any more questions about pickleball in general before we finish? Everybody feel like they understand? All right, I'm going to leave you all with a quote today. So this quote is, "People rarely succeed unless if they have fun in what they are doing." So you all seems to be enjoying yourselves today, and you all tried really hard, and a lot of you were really successful with being able to move around throughout the squares and get the king out. And I think everybody I saw in the king position at least once. So that was really good. I appreciate you all trying today, and class is dismissed.